Welcome back to Ori Soaps and Bubbles. We have an exciting and hopefully helpful video for you today. As always, we are open to suggestions. If there is a soap you want us to make on our channel for you to see and for you to see the outcome, we will definitely do that. Just leave it in the comment section below. Thank you so much and always enjoy. Continuing with Newbie Solutions Part 8. So my solvents now went from half the amount that I used last time, which was 4 ounces that we just put in here all together of the solvent. Now we're going to have to beef it up, which I'm glad I waited out, and now it's going to be 9 ounces of that amount in here, because this is way over that 2 pounds that I did last time, and I added 9 ounces only in that 2 pounds. And oh wow, this is gorgeous. Okay, so let's mix this in, and like I said, it only needs to sit for a minute or so. This is gorgeous. This is coming out right now. This is coming out beautifully right. Hot process, liquid hot process soap done in a different way. Well, not even different. I can't even say it's different. I can't take credit for any of these techniques that I've learned here lately. And the reason I can't take it is because people before me were making soap and they were cleaning their tail ends and their homes and everything else way before I came along, right? So can't take credit for it. The other thing is also that we can't take credit for in soap making is where the recipes and stuff come from, you know. You may have an idea, but who had that idea before you, or who gave you that idea, or where did you get your information from, you know, that posed an idea. So we have to always give credit to where credit is due. So this is beautiful, praise Allahim. Okay, so my embeds, some of them melted down pretty much, some of them didn't. I'm not even going to worry about it. I'm going to let this sit here for a moment, which is great because it's turning out beautifully. It's not past my flash point, so the soap, and I mean not soap, but the stuff that's in it is wonderful. And what we're going to do right now, I'm going to kind of slide you guys back over to the other camera here real quick. Okay, now that you've actually seen an update, we're going to switch gears real quick and start working with the other soap. I've also come to learn that these soaps are actually soft soaps. So I was treating them as if they should have been very, very hard bars of soap. But when I went back, I did my research and I've learned that these are supposed to be soft soaps. So without further ado, let's look at the next one. I'm multitasking here. I have one that I'm working on the one side and the next one that we're also going to work on as well. All right, see you guys in there. Woman of color. Now, woman of color is very different, which is here. Let me take her out of the mold. That's what we named her, woman of color. I want to get the silicone mold out of this mold. Okay. Gotta shake, shake, shake it down. Sometimes they come out easily, sometimes they don't. Okay. And you already know why I use foil. It is just something that I can use. It's easy. Throw it away when I'm not using it. I don't use it twice because it's one soap per thing here. Let's go ahead and I'm going to loosen this first. So I'm going to pull it off the sides. I'm not going to pull that off until we get this out. And it seems like we're dealing with almost the same issue here. And if I feel like this is too soft, I'm going to stick it in the freezer. I don't think it is. Okay, guys. So we have learned now that we should know by now this is supposed to be soft soap according to the oils that I've actually chosen to put in the soap. I knew what I wanted to get out of the bar soap at the time, but I did not understand clearly what a soft bar of soap is or how to explain it. Now I do. So understanding your oils, I'm trying to save you guys a lot of headache from what I've done here But in all, I did fix the soaps, and they are a much better. And at the end of all of this, you'll get a chance to see me actually sample all of the soaps. Okay? Is let's see what happens when I push down on the bottom part to get it loose. Because if it's acting like it's too soft, we won't take this out. Everything in the 10-pound thing of soap, I believe, is going to be pretty soft. But we learned 2 techniques to fix it. I know I'm out of camera, but I'm getting this loose on all sides first, just to make sure it's going to be okay coming up out this mold. I don't want to damage the soap coming out the mold, you know. I want to keep it whole. All right. So now, easy part, push, and it should fall right out. And normally you can see it fall out. Let's see. Oh, that came out better than what I expected. Except for this corner. Except for that corner. I do have soap down in here, and yes, this is quite soft. And I'm probably going to do the same thing and pour it back into the same mold. But while I have it out, let me go ahead and show you the ending results. The top. And I'm going to pull this off so you can see the side. And this is how you know it's really sticky. So there you go. Gorgeously beautiful. And since I already know this is about, let me weigh it right now. Let me weigh it right now, because I'm going to use the same mold and put it right back in there. I'm going to get ready to pour the other soap in here again. So let's move this way. All right, guys, so I'm back. Now what we're going to do is go ahead and put our soap into this mold. All right, time to pour. It's still beautiful. Still very, that's one of the embeds. That's another embed. I'll fix all of that in a moment. The important part is getting it back into the mold. This is the liquid portion that I was talking about before, that I was trying to go for with the 10 pounds of soap. And instead, I'm fixing it on the very end. I'll get all of that worked out once I get it into the mold. Looks like I am going to have some left over. I thought. Okay guys, so you've actually seen the other portion here. I poured it into the other mold, and then it didn't look like that much was left in the pot, but we did have quite a bit left. So we're going to go ahead and fill up these 2 molds and actually get them set. Throughout this series of learning how to fix the soap and everything, I learned some great valuable lessons, and hopefully this is also helping somebody else learn some things and realize some things and notice how soaping is or about. But one of the things I truly enjoyed with fixing the almond shea and olive oil was, one, understanding my oils, going back to the drawing board, doing extra research to understand what each oil brings to the soap, which I knew before, but more in depth. Taking that second glance at it really helped. The next thing I want to point out that I learned during this series so far is to be patient. Don't rush your soaps. don't rush to get stuff done because you're so anxious and excited and you just want everything to turn out so perfectly. I also learned some other things that you can actually add to your soap to make it even better. So these bars turned out to be soft soaps, but even better than what it was the first time. Had I just unmolded everything, waited a couple of days, then unmolded everything and let it sit for another 2 weeks before touching it or doing anything, except for the one where I waited about 3 weeks and it stayed so soft. It was horrible, which is the one that we're working with now. That one stayed like way too hard, which ended up being Accentuate Hem. And it is a soft bar soap. And the embeds, I've learned that if you're going to add embeds into the soap or something like that, you want to make sure the embeds are soft soap as well. My embeds were hard soap. They weren't soft soap. So these are some things that I've actually learned, and it's making my life and my soaping a lot better by making these mistakes. Now, am I making these mistakes on purpose? Absolutely not. But when I do make a mistake, I actually go back and I look for the solution and figure out what went wrong, and how to fix it. That's what makes the life with soaping so much better and easier and exciting for me, because I get to go back and fix those issues, and then how I'm able to fix them, I can share it with the next person. Now, I do have other videos that are coming up that is more in depth. We're going to go through an oil series, and I think I may actually upload those while this is happening. And I do have quite a bit of the cold process and other hot process videos coming. And right now, I know you guys are only seeing the newbie fails, or I like to call it newbie fails, because it's a learning process. Everything that we're doing constantly, you're learning with anything that is. So you're not a master at it until you've got to that place where, okay, this is my routine, this is how I soap, this is what I love, this is what I enjoy. And for me, I like to do the cold and hot process. At first, I was just all on the hot process side, but I've come to learn that I do like the cold process too. I love the hot process for the cleanup afterwards because it's really, really easy. Soap is already done and you just clean and soap out of your dishes, which makes it really easy. But yet with the cold process, you get the chance to experience the best of both worlds. You just have to wait longer. The curing time on each is very different. So you're going to see a lot of different videos from me. Most of them are going to be about soap. At the same time, it's just going to be an exciting journey of where I started and where I am at the present moment. I know the videos that I'm shooting now, you guys aren't seeing them quite yet because I'm trying to get the newbie fails out of the way, but I may sneak peek some videos up here and put them on YouTube so you guys can see them quite early. If you follow me over on Instagram, then you probably have already seen some of the live videos of the new soaps and things and the new line that I've already put out there. I'm not really a social media person. Can I speak today? I'm not really a social media person. So I'm trying to reach other crowds by going there and doing things live or placing videos there so you guys get a chance to see it that follow me over there. At the same time, it's not that I'm being antisocial. It's just, hey, I just am not that social media person, right? So I'm kind of learning the ropes and how it goes and getting it all together. But learning with me is implementing. So I'm implementing a lot of things. Now back to the soaping. This is the fun part. I put a little water in this pot so I can clean it out. I've already put everything in the soap mold and everything, but I enjoy this. This is the most fun part of it. And seeing the end result and outcome, you guys will be able to see that. You're going to see it for all of the soaps that are part of the almond shea and olive oil. With sunflower oil, you're gonna see all of that. And then I have a new recipe, same oils, no different, but I have a better recipe that is going to turn it out a lot better, and you guys will get a chance to see that. I may do some live things that's coming up. I got so much on my mind that I want to do and I want to share and I want to show and just be, you know, just out there and just enthused about it. But I have to slow myself down and say, hey, take it one day at a time, one rope at a time. Try not to do way too much at one time. So without further ado, I enjoyed you guys and helped me reach my goal of 50 subscribers. And I would truly appreciate it. It's free for you to do. You just hit the subscribe button, hit the bell notification just in case you want to get all of my notifications when I upload new videos. And I guarantee this week I am going to put out a new video. I'm trying to figure out, should I do the hot process or should I make it the cold process? I'll figure it out. But you guys will definitely see that here midweek or maybe on tomorrow. So I'm super duper excited, and I will see you guys in the next one. And as always, have the most excellent day. Stay creative and upright. Yeah. Loved Ori Soaps and Bubbles video? Head down to the subscribe button and hit the bell icon to get those notifications. Thumbs up or thumbs down if you like the video, and leave a review so that way we know what we can improve on. It's very much appreciated, and as always, have the most excellent day. Ori Soaps and Bubbles.